Hi everyone, I'm MacKenzie with the Beaverton City Library, and I am in my office here at Murray Shoals. And in December 2021, I held a virtual Hygge event where we drank cozy drinks and we wore cozy like sweaters or blankets or whatever, and we talked about books that we consider to be Hygge reads. So if you don't know what Hygge means, it essentially means to be cozy. That will likely involve like a fire or candles, cozy, warm food and drink, soft blankets or scarves. Yeah, and essentially you mostly do it during the winter. So I'm going to talk about a few books for teens that I consider to be Hygge reads. For me, that usually means low stress, satisfying ending. Also, the setting might be snowy, or give me some, might transport me to a different place that's really lovely. Also, there's at least one in here that's nostalgic for me personally. Also remember that what I consider to be a Hygge read for me is not necessarily going to be a Hygge read for you. All right, so just keep that in mind. All right, we're going to start with a couple of books for middle schoolers and then go into the books for high schoolers. Okay, so first off, it's one of my favorite middle school books. It is Greenglass House by Kate Milford. So this is a lovely mystery, and one of the reasons I love this book so much is this lovely inn. It's really delightful and large. There's all these secret passages, and it's a really interesting place, and it's set during the winter and all this snow, so just because of that, it just makes for a really, really cozy read. And there's also the second book, which is, I think, Ghosts of Greenglass House, also set in the winter, also very cozy. So there's this one. Next, we have Lumberjanes, and I picked this one mostly because it's not like a relaxing read. All of these characters go on adventures in every single Lumberjanes book. But I consider this for me to be a Hygge read because I love these characters so much. And I love this series so much that for me, it's just really relaxing to go on another adventure with these characters. Because I really enjoy it. They're great. Reminds me, I need to read the rest of the new ones. But this is the first one, Beware the Kitten Holy. It's essentially about these 5 characters who are at the summer camp, and it's not just your regular summer camp, and of course they always find themselves in some sort of trouble, or an adventure, finding creatures, and stressing out their camp counselor. It's great. Next, a lot of times when I think of Hygge reads, and I think of something relaxing that's going to have a happy ending, I usually think of romance. So our next few are romance. First off, I have Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and this is by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan, and it's set during winter, as you can tell maybe by the cover. It's got some snowflakes. It's set in New York City, so it transports you to a different place maybe, and it's also made into a really lovely show that was just really lovely to watch. So Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. This one it's been so long since I've read this one, Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. This one, she goes to France, and it's just, I've not been to France, it's on my list, it's on my bucket list, but it just transports you to a different place, and it just makes you dream of what could be in the world right now, traveling. Another book that'll transport you to a different place will take you to Italy, Love and Gelato. Yeah, so also on my list of places to go to. So if you want to do a little bit traveling via books, you've got some right here. Last but not least is a graphic novel, and it's Bingo Love. It's about these 2 women who fall in love in the 1960s, but things were a little bit different back then, and they get reunited 50 years later, which is so romantic. I love it. And that's by T. Franklin. And those are your Hygge recommendations. And I hope you found something new to read. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.